G'day. I thought I'd do something a bit different. These are slightly bigger than this normal scale that I use. This is from Temu. Looks like it's made in China. Ordered it about 10 days ago, so it's pretty quick to get from there to here in Australia. This is some ancient figures. It's got a Medusa and a Greek hoplite guy who's, I don't know if he's meant to be a specific individual or just a generic dude fighting the Medusa. Oh yeah, 3D printed with quite a bit of flashing and crap to get off. So I'll tidy it up a bit and see what it looks like. It was quite cheap. It was ended up about $10 Australian. I got some grass tufts along with it to augment my normal one. So you got free postage. So the whole thing cost about $25 with a whole lot of grass tufts. And this fairly cool looking sort of mini diorama. I actually thought they'd be separate, so it'd be a bit tricky to paint being combined like that. But anyway, I'll give it a shot and I will get back to you with stages and final impressions. Here it is, all cleaned up. Wasn't too hard to snip off all those supports. I did manage to break off the sword, which in retrospect is probably a good thing because it makes it much easier to get in and paint some of these finer details. And I might put that sword it came with back, or maybe just a different one, a bit more realistic one. It was quite a fantastical looking sword, really. So it looks nice. It's certainly got a heap of detail. The rock looks great. The Medusa, it's got a lot of little snake heads on the hair. I have to be careful not to snip them off accidentally. In terms of scale, there's one of the Brother Vinny Greek hoplites, Amazons compared. So this one's 28mm. Quite sure what the exact scale of that is, but it's significantly bigger. It's bigger than 32mm. It's probably 35 or 40mm or something. Anyhow, I will base it and show you the next stage. Here we go, finito. So this is the Greek heroic guy battling with the Medusa, and I did enjoy doing this larger miniature. Just for comparison, there's a 28mm miniature, so it's quite a bit bigger. It was a little tricky to paint some of the inner areas, I think I mentioned already, which was to be expected. If you've been watching closely, you'll notice that his head is not the original head. I thought the original head was actually probably the weakest part of the whole sculpt. It's a very good sculpt in general, but that head wasn't very inspiring. And it just turned out that the Victrix head actually fit perfectly, even though the Victrix figures are a fair bit smaller. So I whipped it off, and that's one out of the recent Greek hoplite set from Victrix. And also I've replaced the broken off sword with a coppice style sword. So I like the two modifications I've done. The shield transfer there is from one of the old sets that I had. It was Greek hoplites by Warlord Games. The cloak colour, that's the magenta by Chimera. That's one of my favourite colours. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful colour. Hardly had to touch it up at all after doing the undercoating and the zenithal. Just coat it with that, a little bit diluted, and it's got such beautiful sort of range of magenta tones. I think I highlighted just a little bit of the edges, but very little. Snakes on Medusa's head. Wasn't sure what colours to paint her dress, but the yellow I think came out alright. I was trying to get the sort of complementary colours with the purple and the green. It was roughly in the right range anyway. So yeah, overall I'm very happy with that. It does inspire me to want to do some more bigger figures, because you can just spend a bit more time, get your teeth into them and practice some methods a little bit more, spend a bit more time on the skin, and yeah, just focus on technique a little more. And it was extremely good value, that figure, so I'll be looking to get some more similar ones. Okay, let me know if you're more interested in these bigger ones or the standard 28mm. I will be back soon with more videos and hope to see you there. Au revoir.